Welcome back to my channel. My today's topic is why people have emotional affair even after having a close relationship with someone. Why this happens? So this extramarital affair or this emotional affair is tend to be very interesting, or this is a way to escape from for oneself. This is a way one could feel the self-esteem within oneself if some person is giving the green flag to the person that you are the one, I love you, and you are the one I want to be with. So if when this kind of romance people don't get in their marriage affairs, so they tend to, or they try to search for this kind of emotional connection outside of their house or outside of their marriage relationships. So how this starts? It starts when husband wives or couples have their life like a very much like a very much formal way. When people are very formal, as I've seen one of my friends, her husband was very formal, would treat her like a father, would care her like a father, would bring whatever she wants, but on the other hand he would treat like she should do her everything of herself, and she should not go with all this kind of stuffs, accessories, and this and that. She could not have a happy life. So this is a very difficult thing to understand, why this person is doing so, why he is not letting her live a life on her own way. So he would, this is the person, some characteristics I'm giving you. This person would behave like that her wife should be at home and would be like a very village kind of lady, would know nothing, would behave like a very stupid girl, would behave like a very person who doesn't know anything, or her husband would behave that he is a father to her and he's carrying her. She doesn't know anything, so she has to be at home. She has to feel like she has to be at home like anything, like any village girl, or like she is very stupid kind of girl. She is not educated. So this way what happens, she is a very ambitious woman. On the other hand, she wants to work on, she wants to meet people outside, which her husband don't like, because he had an inferior complex that he cannot do all such things. He is very insecure from inside. He rather would try to show off to parents or old people at home, who similarly doesn't permit this kind of things, are very much open-minded, high self-esteem kind of attitudes. These are not basically very much prominent or very much liked in the Indian society. It's very often find that in the high status families we can find such kind of attitudes, that people are following or people are valuing your qualities. So here what my friend's husband was like, he would make her wife a very much kind of rigid person, or very much kind of reserved person, a lady that should be at home, and this kind of primitive thinkings on all. So this kind of orthodox mind that would make her feel, because she was a very high ambitious woman, she wanted to work out, go outside, make friends. So many times it happens her husband would bring a quarrel between her friends or her colleagues and her by interpreting wrong things against each another. So this kind of things happened a lot of time, I have heard, because I got deeper into her relationship. She had told me everything. She used to update me everything, and I kind of tried to solve a problem. I told her that you have to make your own self-esteem, otherwise this kind of behaviors you have to go on with forever in life. So this is a reason that people move into emotional affairs. She had to move on from that relationship and find a kind of person who would accept her qualities and love her qualities, and would let her be in the social events, let her progress in life. So people where they find that they are very comfortable with, comfortable to talk, comfortable to behave, comfortable to share their inner things, like their whatever their soul has, whatever their mind is thinking, or whatever there is in your heart. So this was the person she had her husband like used to behave like a father and would always try to make her dominate and make her control of some old stuffs or old things that he has learned throughout his life. He has seen his father doing to his mother, and similarly he would do the same thing to his wife. So this is the reason people move on to different affairs, because no one wants to lose their self-esteem, no one wants to be bullied, everyone wants a beautiful emotional attachment relationships, which is possible through various persons. And once you get that kind of person, you are no longer able to be with your previous relationships. Of course, everyone want to be with someone with whom you can get attached to, with whom you can be very much comfortable, the one who would make you feel value in their life, the one who would be very much friendly with you, the one who would spend time with you, would listen to your problems, would be there with you on problems, rather being a father to you. The person would be a lover to you, a lover, a boyfriend, a husband, that what people wants, because no one wants a father kind of character from their husband or the relationship whatever they make. So this is a reason why people are emotionally detached from their husbands, and they're emotionally attached outside, because they try to find those things they find lacking in their husbands, those things they try to find from the outside world or some person outside they would meet. They would try to find something. If someone gets some kind of things, of course they would try to shift on. They won't spend a minute and or waste time on the person or the relationship. Maybe many times it happens that in the society these kind of things, especially in India, are not still accepted. Still in India, the society doesn't accept that a woman or a man would have an extramarital affair. So extramarital affairs are for this kind of reason, because when one is not happy with one relationship, of course the person would try to move on to other relationship. And there I find it's not a very bad thing, because everyone has the right to leave. It's not that someone is bullying you, someone is making you guilty of everything, someone is showing your flaws every time, because every person has flaws, every person has good qualities. So of course everything should be considered, everything should be taken as a human being has this kind of traits, of course. So this is kind of people who are very much showing a dominating attitude, are always trying to follow or always trying to show others guilty, are kind of a psychopath, I feel personally, because I have met this kind of persons, and of course I saw my friends. So every people should have the right to respect each other and should have the right to live a life of their own choice. So this was helpful to you guys, why people just move away from the relationships. Of course I've given you a guide, so you need to see through it and you better understand why this is happens. So thank you friends, bye bye, love you for today.